Imagine a narrow strip of land, no bigger than a small American state, that two peoples, Jews and Palestinians, both regard as their ancient homeland, filled with holy sites and centuries of shared yet conflicting memories. This is the core of Israel-Palestine conflict, one of the most complex and emotional disputes in the world history. It's about identity, security, historical trauma, and the basic desire for a safe home. Both Israelis and Palestinians have legitimate fears and deep aspirations. Hi, I'm Gurleen Kaur, and on Gurleen Explains, we break down big global issues simply yet fairly. In this video, we will cover the full history from the late 1800s right up to early 2026, key events, both sides, views, peace attempts, and the current fragile situation. Stick around, the story has important lessons for all of us. Let's dive in. The land known as Palestine to many Arabs and the historic land of Israel to Jews has been home to diverse groups for millennia. Jews trace their connections back more than 3,000 years to ancient kingdoms. Palestinian Arabs, largely Muslim and Christian, have lived there for centuries, especially under Ottoman rule. In the late 1800s, rising persecution in Europe sparked the Zionist movement among Jews seeking a national homeland in their ancestral territory for safety and self-determination. Meanwhile, Arab nationalism grew among Palestinians who wanted independence. After World War I, Britain government under a League of Nations mandate, the 1917 Balfour Declaration supported a Jewish national home while promising to protect the rights of existing communities. Jewish immigration rose sharply in the 1930s due to Nazi persecution and after the Holocaust, which killed 6 million Jews. Tensions grew with riots in the 1920s and 1930s. Palestinians worried about losing their majority and land. Jews sought refuge after centuries of exile and danger. After World War II, the United Nations proposed partitioning the land in 1947 into a Jewish state and an Arab state. With Jerusalem under international control, Jewish leaders accepted it. Arab leaders and Palestinians rejected it, viewing it as an unjust division. In May 1948, Israel declared independence. Neighboring Arab armies attacked the next day. Israel won the war, its war of independence, gaining more territory than planned. Palestinians called this period as the Nakba, that is, catastrophe, during which around 700,000 people fled or were expelled, becoming refugees. Jordan took the West Bank and East Jerusalem. Egypt controlled Gaza. No Palestinian state was created. In the years that followed, hundreds of thousands of Jews were expelled or fled from Arab countries and resettled in Israel. The 1967 Six-Day War marked another turning point. Israel launched a preemptive strike against Egypt, Syria, and Jordan, capturing the West Bank, including East Jerusalem, Gaza, Sinai, and the Golan Heights in 6 days. Israelis saw this as a vital defensive victory that provided strategic depth and accessed the sacred sites like the Western Wall. Palestinians experienced it as the beginning of military occupation. Israel later returned Sinai to Egypt through the 1979 peace treaty. The 1973 Yom Kippur War led to further diplomacy. Palestinian resistance grew via the PLO, two major uprisings, the first Intifada 1987 to 1993 and the second 2000 to 2005 involved protests turning violent and resulted in heavy loss to both sides. A major hope came with the 1993 Oslo Accords. Israel and the PLO recognized each other, and the Palestinian Authority gained limited self-rule in the parts of West Bank and Gaza. Yet core disputes remained unresolved: borders, Jerusalem, refugees, right to return, and Israeli settlements. Settlements expanded. Palestinians see them as obstacles to a future state, while many Israelis view them as historic or security needs. Violence, including attacks and military responses, damaged trust. Israel withdrew from Gaza in 2005. In 2006, Hamas, an Islamist group designated as a terrorist organization by Israel, by the US, by the European Union, and others, won elections and took control of Gaza in 2007. Hamas has fired rockets towards Israeli communities. Israel and Egypt imposed a blockade for security regions. Palestinians describe it as causing hardship and isolation. Multiple rounds of fighting occurred between 2008 and 2021. Casualties were much higher in Gaza. Israel accused Hamas of causing civilian areas for military purposes. Palestinians emphasized civilian suffering. Peace efforts repeatedly stalled. The 2020 Abraham Accords improved Israel's ties with several Arab countries, shifting some regional focus towards economies and shared concerns. On October 7, 2023, Hamas and other groups launched a surprise attack into Israel, killing about 1,200 people, mostly civilians, and taking 251 hostages. It became Israel's deadliest day since its founding. Hamas described it as a resistance. Israel responded with a large-scale military campaign to dismantle Hamas's capabilities and recover hostages. The fighting caused extensive destruction in Gaza. Palestinian authorities reported over 70,000 deaths in Gaza by early 2026, including many civilians, women, and children, along with widespread displacement and humanitarian challenges. Israel reported around 2,000 total deaths in the border conflict period and stated that Hamas bore responsibility for endangering civilians by operating in populated areas. A ceasefire agreement took effect in October 2025, involving hostages and prisoner exchange. As of 2026, the ceasefire is holding but remains fragile. Reconstruction and long-term governance in Gaza continue to face major hurdles. The human cost has been immense, families grieving, children affected, and the future is uncertain on both sides. At its heart, Israelis seek secure recognition as a Jewish state free from threats. Palestinians seek self-determination, dignity, and an end to occupation in pursuit of a viable state. Many in the international community support a two-state solution, but decades of violence, settlements, failed negotiations, and eroded trust make progress difficult. Most ordinary Israelis and Palestinians simply want safety, opportunity, and a better life for their children. Understanding the complete history with empathy for the suffering and narratives on both sides is essential. Lasting peace will require difficult compromises, strong security guarantees, and consistent support from the region and beyond. What surprised you most in the history? Or what do you see as the biggest challenge ahead? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments. If this neutral explainer helped you understand a complex issue better, please like, subscribe to Gurleen Explains. Thanks for watching. Stay curious.